Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Today is Skincare Monday. Well, I have my turmeric coffee and my fruit-filled mask. So if you're interested in our adventure today, please stay tuned. Okay, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. And if this is your first time here, welcome. And I hope you enjoy our Monday. And before I get started, I just want to share with you what's going on, what I'm having, and what we'll be doing today. Well, this is my favorite iced coffee, and it's that time of year when they start releasing it. This is a company called Peet's Coffee and Tea. And I know these are in the West Coast predominantly, but they do have them in Massachusetts. And it started in Berkeley, California, and they have the best iced coffee and coffees, and they actually source them from all over the world and fair trade. And I actually just bought 2 pounds of coffee that is for International Women's Month, and their beans, they're whole beans that are actually packaged, but they were produced 100% by women. And also the good cause, they give the money back to them. So there's some of the proceeds go to them. And so anyway, just wanted to share this company with you. If you guys have a Peet's, it's way better than Starbucks. This is not even comparison, and the price is actually a little bit less. And so there's not many of them, like I said, but it's great coffee, and this one is turmeric and ginger, so it's really good. Sorry about that. Didn't want to make you guys drool. But anyway, today what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do something different. I want to do a YouTube question tag type of thing. 10 questions, real easy. But in the meanwhile, I also want to do this mask. And the reason why I pulled this mask out is because I received this a while back from the Crims shop. And this is a blueberry banana mask. And the reason why I want to do this specific mask is because I just saw it on a sneak peeks with BoxyCharm. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, let me see. I'll just go ahead and do this mask and give you my thoughts on it. And see, it's just a little gift that they gave me when I ordered other masks from them. And so give it a try. Never tried it before. I'll let you know. But this is blueberry banana. It's blueberry combines fine lines and wrinkles. Blueberry combats fine lines and wrinkles, and banana exfoliates for brighter skin. And so there is, it says Fusion Sheet Mask, the benefits of 2 masks and 1. Here it is. Okay. And so let's see how that works. And also because I usually can't wear this and talk to you at the same time, you're like, how are you going to do the questions? Ta-da! This is actually a silicone mask that's supposed to go over your regular mask to keep it in place. I saw Casey actually wear this, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get it, and I did, and here it is. I haven't used it yet. These are reusable silicone masks. There's 2 of them in this container, and I think I bought. Yes, I did bought. I think I paid $15 or a little less than that for both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Oh, interesting. One is pink and one is white. And let's do pink today because I'm wearing pink. Okay, this is, as you guys know, masks for me are challenging because of what I'm wearing. So let me see how I would actually put this on if I were to even able to put it on. Yep, I'm going to have to go under. So I may have to just come off camera real quick to do that part of it. Ooh, that's sticky. So anyway, so before I get into the questions, let's get this situated. So let's see. My first, okay, it just tears just like this, just like any other mask packets. And, oh my God, this is really strong of banana. It smells like mashed bananas. I wonder if these are like artificial fragrances, or are these like extracts or what? It does have extracts in here. There's a lot of extracts of different fruits. Let me see. Yeah, the first thing in there is, water. Aside from that, what is the first? I don't see anything that says fragrance, so that's good. I'm thinking the smell is coming from the actual extract. And since it's not an essential oil, it's okay, because essential oils would be like way too strong for the face when it smells this bad. But yeah, well, not bad, but strong, I should say. Okay, so I'm pulling it out of the okay, it's nice and juicy, which is good. And this is kind of like the, this feels like, you know, the material of like cotton, but not like the cloth cotton, but like the cotton balls cotton. Okay, let's see. You know how I'm so proficient in doing these. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed my nails. I did my nails. Okay, here we go. I think the whole thing should be there. Yeah, it's one of those press-on nails, by the way. Yeah, I'm not that talented to be able to, ooh, it's cold. To be able to actually do my nails so nicely. And, okay, there we go. Okay, I just want to go ahead and situate this, guys, and I can't seem to talk and do this at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and let all of the bubbles out, okay, or as much of the bubbles that I can get out. Okay, so because these, I swear, these things are made for really big faces, because I can never get them, you know, flush. Okay, let's move that over. Okay, I think I need to move it up a little. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. We get tissue. And, okay, here we go. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do one ear at a time. Okay. Hold on one second. This is a struggle. Struggle is real. And, okay, I got it on my ear, though. I can tell that. Of course, I have on earrings, so it's getting caught on my earrings. Okay. And I'll get that under there. Oh, okay. Actually, this is nice. And I even noticed like other people wearing something like this, but it was actually slipping and sliding. But this one is really nice and shaped. I mean, look at this. Oh, God, thank you, Casey. This is great. Okay, seems like a good thing here. Okay, that's that. So, as I was saying, my nails. Okay, take a look. Okay, these are the press-on nails. I did them last night, actually. And let me show you the packet. Where'd it go? Whoops. Sorry about that, I'm making a racket. Here it is. This is the one that I use, and it comes like 30 pieces. And I just had to match them up. They were real easy. They come already with the peel-off thing in the back. And then you just find the size first. And then as you do them, you peel it off and you really press like this. And I think I'm going to have to show you, you know, how I did them. But it's supposed to last. And so let's see. But these are really pretty, I think. It's okay. But anyway, that's that. Just want to share that with you. Okay, let's get on with the questions here, because I do have 10 questions. And of course, I have facial recognition, and it's not recognizing my face. You think? Okay, hold on. Break. Okay. Okay, I may have to adjust this back and forth, so sorry about that. Number one question, and please, you guys, if you want to use this, I will go ahead and leave it down below. Please pass it on. It's a tag. And the questions, it might have been asked in the past, but it's something I threw down that people have asked me in the past through my, not YouTube mostly, but usually my Instagram. So, you know, so I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and answer some of these questions. So, number one, your favorite food. Okay, that one's always hard for me because I have never met food I don't like. And so it's really hard for me to say my favorite food. But if you were to say this is all you can have for the rest of your life, it would have to be sushi. You guys are probably going, ew. But yeah, you know, this is what I was raised on, and I really love it. It's healthy. It has protein. It has enough carbs. It has minerals and nutrients. So if this is all I can have for the rest of my life, I want to be healthy. So, you know, I love to say pizza, but, you know, it's not that healthy. So that's that. Okay, number two, how many countries have you lived in? Okay, I have lived in, including the United States. I actually came from Japan, so I was born and partially raised in Japan. Then I came to the United States. Then I lived in Colombia for a while. And then I worked for the military, and I moved to Korea for a year. And then I moved back to Japan and back to America. So that would be, okay, America, Japan, Korea, Colombia. So that's four different countries. So, yeah, that's how many countries I've lived in. And if you could live anywhere in the world, where would that be? That's really hard because I haven't been everywhere to say I want to live there. But from, what I can see and from the culture and everything, I would love to live in some, like, an island somewhere like Fiji. I mean, it's just, I love nature. I love the ocean. So, if I could live anywhere without knowing, without knowing about all of these countries, and plus Fiji, when do you ever hear about political uproaring? Yeah, right? So I'm over this politics stuff all over the world. So Fiji would have to be my answer. It probably has some negative side to that too, other than, island fever maybe, but yeah, it's good. Okay, next question. Cats or dogs? Again, hard because I love, love, love dogs. And I love, love, love cats. But I can't have dogs right now. And so, yeah, I'm going to have to say cats. I'm going to have to say cats if I had to choose. But definitely I would not want to be able to choose if they say, well, you can have, both of these animals. I would have both of these animals. But living in an apartment and, and things like that, it's really hard to have a dog. And so, yeah, cats are much easier. So, cats for now. Okay. If you had to do it all over again, what career would you choose? My colleagues have asked me that in the past. And there's a couple of career choices that I would, I like. I like behavioral sciences. And so I would really like to work for like the, Federal Bureau of Investigation, being a profiler or something like that. But if not, because that's kind of like a dark job, like investigative journalism, investigative journalist. I think that's what I would like because I love travel and I love cultures and I love talking to people and I love learning. So I think that's probably better because right now I do have kind of a negative job also. And so it does wear on your resilience when you're seeing bad things day in and day out. And so I think that would be the same with profiling, serial killers and stuff like that. So I think I'd be good at it though, but I don't think I would want to live with that all the time. So I'm going to have to say investigative journalist. Yeah, that if I had a career and do it all over again, that's what I would do. Okay, my favorite fragrance. Well, for the longest time, my favorite fragrance was a Cartier Mousse de Cartier. And then I kind of outgrew that because that was like in the 80s when it first came out. And then that disappeared. And then it became a Dior's Poison, the original one. Then it became, again, Cartier's Panthère de Cartier. That's the one that's been really my favorite lately. Then I really love Chanel No. 5. And so it's hard, guys. If you were to say, what is my current favorite right now? That'd be a lot easier. That would be Michael Kors, and that would be Wanderlust Sublime. Not the regular Wanderlust, but Sublime. That's my favorite one right now because it just smells like travel. It smells like faraway islands. It smells like summer. And so, yeah, I'll say that for now. Okay? And let's see. You know what? I didn't set the timer. But that's okay because it's a 10-minute, I think 10 or 15-minute mask. And I think by the time I finish answering these questions, it will be time for me to wash it up. Okay. Favorite day of the week? Saturday. Saturday. That was easy. People say Friday. No, why? I still have to work that day. Saturday, because that's the day that I get to like kind of relax and drive around and, do stuff that I like to do. And Sunday's okay too, but that's a day that I'm gearing back again to go back to work. I'm looking at my emails from work and, I'm checking all my messages. So not so much Sunday, but Saturday is very carefree for my husband and I both. So yeah, I think Saturday. Sorry about that. I'm sliding and I'm dripping. Okay, so next is favorite season. That's really hard because it used to be, I don't know, it used to be fall, then it wasn't fall anymore. I have to say summer. Summer's got to be my favorite season. I don't know why. I think in fall I've had a lot of things happen to me in fall, like like I lost my mother in fall, and things like that. So it's actually marked my fall kind of, even though my birthday and my husband's birthday both are in the fall, and it's time for the Earth to kind of rest and go into winter, into hibernation. So I used to love that transition month. But I have to say summer, only because everything is so vivid and live, and things are just at its fullest, and it seems like that's when people are the happiest. So yeah, I'll say summer. I'll say summer, even though it could be stinking hot. I'm gonna say summer. Okay, and let's see, 2 more questions. Oceans or the mountains? I love them both, once again. But I have to say the oceans, because I'm an ocean baby. I don't remember when I learned to swim. And because I've always been raised by the ocean. We lived in a village in Japan. I was born in a mainland Japan, but my father was in Vietnam at the time. So my mother was waiting for him, and we lived in the mainland near her parents. And so when my father returned, I was 2 years old from Vietnam. My father did a 4-year stint in Vietnam. And so when he returned, I was 2. That's when we moved actually to an island of Okinawa in Japan. And that was like a fishing village. And there's no cars there. There's no traffic. There's no road. Put it that way, okay? And so we moved there, and the ocean, we were surrounded by the ocean. In the morning, we would go, walk by the ocean and pull up all of the lines, and, just like that. So I'm a little country bumpkin when it comes to that. So I have to say the ocean, because that's where my friends and I really have fun. I remember being like 6 years old, and we would walk around and look for a tin can. And that's one of the back then, cans were not aluminum, they were tin, and you would have to use a real can opener in order to open it. And then so what we would do, and this is kind of gross, but we would find a can, we would fill it with seawater, we would start a fire actually, and we used a magnifying glass to start a fire, and then on the beach, okay, and then we would put water in a can and set it on top of the fire until it totally evaporated. The water totally evaporated, and what was left behind was sea salt. And we used to stick our fingers in there, and we used to eat the sea salt. I know that sounds totally gross, but this is the kind of, childhood I had, being raised, and being, so it is what it is. So, the ocean. That was a long way of saying ocean. Okay, this one is an interesting one. Day or night? For so many years, I was a night person because as a nurse, as a bedside nurse at the time, I was a trauma intensive care nurse. So I worked nights, right? I worked when the people were coming in, being brought in by the life flight helicopters and stuff like that, because they hit a wall, after drinking and driving or whatever, it may be. But so I worked nights, and for so many, many years, over 10 years, right? And then so I loved the night. I didn't see daylight for a long time until daylight savings time came. Then finally I saw maybe a sliver of day. But that's actually not good for your circadian rhythm. And so you shouldn't, work nights all the time for the rest of your life. But I did for a long time. But nowadays I wake up. I mean, our first prayer sometimes, depending on the time of the year, could be 4 a.m. And so we're up early. And so I'm going to have to say, God, this is so hard because I love the night, because that's in my nature. Oh, look at me dripping. Yeah. I'll say day. I'll say day for now. I'll say day at this point in my life. It may change, these things are these are not static. They're dynamic. Any of these questions may change, right? And so, yeah, that's that. And that is all of the tag. And I think it's about time for me to go ahead and take this off. And I am dripping all over my shirt here because it's like dripping from here, but that's okay. And so I'll tell you what, give me a minute. I'm going to take this off and I'll be right back. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers. Here I am. I'm just going to rub this stuff in. It's actually doesn't, I don't know if it's because I got used to it, but it doesn't smell like bananas anymore. So yeah, I mean, it's actually nice. It's very, it's not sticky. It's like serum, you know, so it's nice actually. And I think it'll absorb really nicely onto my skin. I'm just going to leave this on there. Usually I try to wipe it off because I will put other skincare on top of this. But actually this mask, this thing is great. I mean, that thing just like stayed on. It didn't even scoot. You see how the earpiece is? It's a little different from some of the ones I've seen. So yeah, this was definitely worth it. Yeah, I'm going to have to really, and then another thing too, my God, I'm like jumping my flight of ideas here. Another thing is, it kept my mask warm. So when I took it off, it was like really warm, right? And then so when you have something warm, it kind of opens up your pores a little. I think it might help. And so yeah, this is actually very, very nice. And I enjoyed it. And so, okay, guys. And then, like I said, it no longer smells like blueberries or bananas or any of that. And it doesn't smell like that on a mask. And this is just real easy to rinse off. And I'm going to hang it back like this. And then I can use it next time. So these are reusable. So these are definitely both things good. And so if you do this, you know, if you do get this and BoxyCharm, give it a try. Actually, I hope I get it because I enjoyed it. This is really, really nice. And it doesn't feel sticky, which I hate masks the serums that leave your skin sticky. So this is nice. And yeah, it's nice and hydrating. I can feel it hydrating. At the same time, this might be my imagination because I get all excited about this stuff, but it does feel like it's kind of lifting, kind of plumping my skin. I don't know if you noticed that. So let me bring you in closer. Okay. And so you see, it's like, it's got a bounce to it. It's actually, I know it's not just this one. It might be my imagination, but yeah. Yep. I just want to go ahead and share that piece with you. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, okay, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you enjoyed it. If I added any value, please hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We have great fun. And you know what? Be part of the family. Right now, we have a 500 subscriber giveaway going on still. And so that will actually be called 11th, this Thursday, right? So that way, because I can announce the winner on Sunday, which is daylight savings time. Okay, so, and if you're interested, please watch that video and I can link that below. And if you have any questions, please put it below. If you have any comments, please put it below. And so, my beautiful wildflowers, I hope you have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend, whenever you're watching this video. But remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.